Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about happiness. How to achieve happiness? $1 million question. Now, there are very simple rules to achieve happiness. As we all know, we go through a lot in this life. Where from the day we were born and the day we die, we're going through a lot of things, through trial, through tribulation, through crisis, through different type of things. And sometimes when we are an adult, when we go through some of the issues, it becomes too much. It comes to a point that it gets into our head so much so that we end up taking our own lives. I mean, this has been happening for a while throughout the history. In fact, back in 2008, I was reading an article in the Guardian newspaper about this chap who was in the stock market making lots of money. He was earning about £150,000 a year, and due to the crisis, the financial crisis back in 2008, it went into half. So his salary went down about to half, or whatever he was making in the stock, so it went down to half. So what this guy decides, he goes to the estate agent to see a flat in the city and the top of the building. So he says, I want to see this particular flat at the top of the building, because I want to see the view and everything. So the estate agent says, okay, great. He takes him to this flat or apartment, where he opens the window and just jumps, taking his own life. And it was in the newspaper to say that, his parents and nobody thought that he would do such an act, but because the pain of losing money got to him so much so that he had to take his own life because he couldn't deal. Obviously, if you're earning 150,000, on the top of that you get bonuses, you live a luxurious life, and renting an apartment in the city is quite expensive. So obviously, probably he couldn't deal with the situation at the time. And that's one of many examples. There are people who just commit suicide because they have lost loved ones, or they have lost a family member. But these things, all of these happens just because you're not able to deal with the situation. Now, if we can deal with the situation at the time, it will never come to that stage to take your own life, because taking your own life has bigger impact than you losing money or losing a loved one. Because to consider taking your own life, you have to think about the family members. Now, this person had parents, and according to the newspaper, his parents were Chinese, and the father and the mother both spoke that he was such a nice guy, a beloved son, but he distanced himself in the last few days when he was making too much money, and his friends spoke about him and all that. So to an extent, you take your own life, the implication is severe, and the people you're hurting is far more than what you were earning. If your salary is half, you can still live. You can live in a cheaper place, or not have so much expenses. But these things happen. So just to remind you, as from my own experience, no matter what goes into your life, whatever happens in your work line, if you're losing money, if you lose your loved one, if you lose your pet, whatever calamity you're going through, just think of it that we are here in this life as part of a test, and we will have that problem today. Tomorrow it will be gone. In this life, you will have happiness and you have sadness, but never let any of them to takes you. Never let any of them to take you into your head, because that's when you lose control. Once you lost control, you lose everything. And I hope this video helps. If you like it, share it with others. I hope you enjoy my video. Thumbs up. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.